Bro, that's funny. Bro, I'm gonna put that on. You can put it on the YouTube shorts. I want to see this. I want to see it again.
Oh, you were recording this? Yeah. Yeah, the camera ain't gonna imagine you right now. For free? It's for free. You just get that for free. Yeah, sometimes I give them free food. I'm not gonna lie, but anyway.
I feel like food's easy though. Isn't food easy?
No, food is easy.
Alright, if you're not gonna be on the pod, then don't fucking talk, bro.
Alright, we gotta start. Alright, next move.
Alright, we're gonna restart because I accidentally forgot to press record on that.
So we do have to cut everything out. Okay.
Alright, welcome back everybody to DailyDose podcast. I'll be your host, Noel. We don't have my co-host Salvador because he got COVID. But anyways, we got my homie Edwin.
What's up, guys?
And then we got Justin.
What's good?
And my homie Brian.
What's up?
And we also have William in the back. Yes, sir. Homie needs to shut up unless he's on the pod.
Let's pull up a chair.
Alright, we tried Prime already. I'll probably put that clip in, but you know, whatever.
Lemon, lime,
probably
gas.
Wait, I didn't try it.
Oh, for real?
Go ahead.
No, yeah. No, you did.
I got you.
No, go ahead.
Taste test.
ASMR. Okay.
It's good.
No,
Better than Gatorade.
You want to try mine?
Actually try that one. That was pretty good.
No,
I like
that one. This was
No,
probably
go
the
ahead.
best.
I don't care if you have your
This is
lip.
probably the best.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Go ahead.
You want me to waterfall?
I don't care, bro.
Lips full
I
on
don't care. I trust you.
I want to hear you like drink it though.
Yeah. Get the
Okay.
audio. Get the audio.
Alright.
This is what I do with that word.
No, ASMR.
You got it.
Alright, that's gonna sound so weird. That's gonna sound so
I heard
weird.
that shit from all the way over here.
I know. Alright.
Yo, I swear.
No, I wasn't.
I'm gonna do my job. Actually, I like this one more.
Really?
That one tastes like a little like
Which
sour.
one? This one?
A little
This one's
sour.
Sour.
raspberry.
That's what it balances the sugar out, though. I feel like.
Yeah.
No, this one good.
Maybe it was just the orange one because this is pretty good.
Now I'm gonna save this for after, so I'm not gonna drink it.
For what?
Yeah, you always
Ball up.
sponsor that.
Anyways, I wanted to ask you guys because you guys keep hyping your workplace up with all these stories and stuff. We already exposed the Edwin, but we're not gonna do that again. But
I thought Brian exposed me. So.
yeah, no. But tell me a story that y'all been.
Well, honestly, Edwin's got most of the
Edwin's
stories.
got, like,
He's been there the
all the
longest
stories.
out of all of
Yeah.
us, right?
How long you been there for now?
Since high school,
Almost
no?
5 years.
Almost 5 years. Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been in and out of my old job, but never like I've been loyal
You
to
like
them.
going back?
Yeah.
You like going back, huh?
Like you've never left. Like you never left there.
That's my first job.
That's your first.
Damn,
and
that
only
was your
job.
first?
That's
First
my
and only job.
First and only job.
Wait, how'd you find
Until
out? I
did
never
this internship.
like asked you how'd you find
Just
out.
a reference, it is a gas station, but
Yeah,
we
it's
ain't
Nothing
say
fancy,
it.
bro. It's not
Not
like
like I work like FBI yet. I mean, if y'all watching, like, I need an internship real quick. Anyway,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
like
yeah.
how I got the job?
yeah.
I applied.
No, I didn't even apply like that. Like,
Oh, for real?
John. I'm gonna call him out if you need pictures. Yeah, he was just like, "Yo, bro, come work with me." I was like, "All right," because he was like my best friend back in the days.
Right.
And then he just told my store manager that was there before, and then I got the job. I was just like,
That's what's up, bro.
Sweet.
after school, I was slaving it up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but tell me a crackhead story, bro. Or tell me something, cause y'all been
I think we
hyping
can all
this
tell
shit
one.
up.
I think we
all-
generally speaking we like.
We
I
all
think we
can
all
tell
have
like
one.
20. I think.
Like literally.
I'm not even kidding, bro.
I can tell like 20, but I can't.
For real?
think of
What's the
like,
latest y'all be working at out there?
Oh.
Well, I worked the second shift sometimes, so the latest I'll leave is like 11.
Nah, the latest I've ever left is like 1 a.m.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
they kept me. I wasn't even allowed to be working till like 1 a.m. and they kept me till 1 a.m.
Damn.
Nah, I got
I was
killed.
like 16
Was
at
it-
the time.
No, yeah,
16?
I was like 16.
Damn,
at the
I
time.
would
And
not
they-
wanna do that,
They
bro.
were like breaking the launch.
And I was 17. I stole 12 midnight was the latest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like you're not supposed to stay after like 11:30.
Nah,
I think
you're not,
Like
you're
legally because you're not 18.
Exactly,
yet,
but they
so,
kept me
yeah.
there till 1, so it's whatever, yeah.
the longest it was like 12 because it was like a concert night. I was like, come on, I want to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, concert nights were that was when I left at midnight.
Oh yeah, I think it was too for me.
But you haven't seen anything fucking crazy, like especially like at 1 in the morning.
No, I have, bro. Like,
Like
literally
what?
people come in like just all zooted, just like that. Shit. I swear,
No,
I swear, people
no.
start screaming out of nowhere. Like literally,
The one I wish I was there for, I wasn't there. This guy was like off like some type of psychedelic. I don't know, bro. But my coworker actually had to like tackle him and calm him down and stuff.
Oh, what? Like, was he tripping up
Yeah,
or
he was
what?
tripping. He was tripping out, and he was just like going crazy, like in the middle of the store.
Oh, nah.
And then I don't know the full story, but
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen anyone like trip out like on me.
No,
But
we see
Yeah,
all the
literally,
time,
like,
bro. We
honestly,
see
like,
all the
probably, like,
time.
once a week minimum, you'll see someone just
Damn.
come in, like, go into the bathroom, like, fucking, you know,
Yeah,
hitting their head or
no,
some shit.
Actually,
I mean,
and
so
you
serious.
Hear, like we're like in the kitchen working, and all of a sudden you hear like screaming out of nowhere in the bathroom. It's like ah!
I literally was cleaning the bathroom. The guy goes like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. That's what they're doing.
No, I don't know, dude. I was so confused, bro. I was so confused.
And then one time we had to actually like get two people out of like the same stuff. I'm not gonna say what they were doing.
That happened recently for us too, bro.
Yeah. We had to get the
yeah.
people out of the woman's bathroom.
dude, I heard the same shit, but at the laundromat, bro. Like they were piping in the
They're
bathroom,
waiting
bro.
for their clothes.
Yeah,
They have to
bro.
pass the time somewhere.
Hey,
They do be bricking.
Hey. Yo, bro, but I think the closest I've ever seen anyone like be tripping up is when you took me to the DC United game,
Yeah.
and we went through Metro, and
Like all the people.
yeah, my bad. No, but anyways, like, bro, we were in the it was me and Luis, right? This was when Luis was still here.
This was that trip.
Yeah, and then we were going home, right? It was like what, like 11 at night,
Yeah.
and like, bro, because the Metro was about to close down, they had to reopen that shit.
Oh,
no,
no way.
the Metro literally came back. No, was it already there? He was about.
Nah, he was done for the day, I think.
Oh yeah,
And then-
he was done for the day, bro. And we literally like it was a group of us. Luckily, it wasn't just us.
Yeah.
Or else we were done for.
Yeah.
Like, we would have been like we would have had an Uber or something back to Vienna.
Yeah,
tough.
but bro, it was like it was on the way back. Some dude, he put like hand sanitizer in his hand. He was like so mesmerized by it.
I do.
You remember that? You remember that? Bro, me and Luis were like, bro, what?
Bro,
Dude,
people are so
because
weird.
he was like, bro, what the? And then like he would put more on this shit, and he'd be like, hey, bro, he'd be tripping
That
out.
man
He'd
lost
be
the loss
tripping
of physics or
out.
something.
I was just like, alright,
Bro,
bro.
now you see a whole bunch of type of stuff in the Metro, bro. It's crazy.
No.
I remember when I went to New York and I was in the Metro, bro. Good
New York
God.
Metro.
Dude, we took a train. I saw this one dude. He was asleep, and then it was me, my brother William, and a friend of ours. We went to like the city, but we were taking the Metro back, and there was a dude asleep, and like it was like the only seat available was like in front of him. But then William and John decided to just stay standing, so I just was sitting there, and then eventually some seats cleared up, so they went to go move, but I stayed, and then the dude finally woke up, and then I don't know if he had like a headache or something, but like he kept like banging his head, and he grabs a thing of pills, like he just opens it, puts like a few in his hand, like swallows them, and then he starts like I don't know what he was doing, he was like kind of like vibrating, like just in his seat, he was like just like jittering and stuff like, and I look at William and I'm like literally right in front of him, I'm like hoping to God he doesn't make any eye contact with me or something, so I was like and then eventually our stop was next. I was like, thank God, bro. He stayed, and I think he fell asleep again or something. It was just really weird, but people in New York are.
I would have just been.
I don't think yeah, bro. The one time I did go to New York was with Mauricio, and we just stayed like up top. We didn't go down Metro or so.
Really?
Yeah. So
It's confusing.
I've never
bro.
been on the Metro in New York.
is it confusing?
Honestly, if you use
just
Apple
use
Maps,
the
it literally tells you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like, take Orange C or whatever. I don't know.
That's how I learned. Like, remember Noah when I first took you? I was like,
Oh yeah.
it
What?
was like one of my first few.
Was it
times.
through Apple Maps or
Yeah,
what?
like I use
For real?
maps and like,
They tell you everything.
or just like
I would just
literally
ask.
look at the map. No, yeah, because it was like my.
It is a
was
little
like
bit
my second
confusing.
time.
Yeah.
You just
Because you don't know which
get
side to be on or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
but it literally
exactly.
tells you. It's
Like,
like, go to this staircase,
to go
this,
to
that.
to go to Audiefield, you have to get off one, and then you have to go like all
Oh,
the way
onto
around to
another
the
one.
other
Yeah.
It's so weird and like.
Yeah, because
you can't
even
tell where you're
even
at.
when we went together,
We
we
almost
were a little
lost.
confused. Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a train like.
Yeah, and then you had to go
train.
up
Metro.
above. Yeah.
There was a metro like right there, and we were like, should we get on it? And then
Yeah.
we just
Yeah,
went
no.
around and we waited.
Yeah. But
It's
anyways,
confusing.
I wanted so I'm gonna bring this up because last time we kind of spoke about it, I think,
Oh.
because we were talking about Salvador.
Oh,
So we said that you ended up going back because I think you told us at his crib, at William and Brian's crib, that
Yeah.
you ended up dating some girl
Oh yeah.
over there, and then you came back to the States, and then when you came back, you were like, I guess we can date again.
Like, we were together the whole entire time, I guess. But
But
like,
what do you
we
mean?
were-
I guess.
we
Like,
weren't,
so
like,
what?
It wasn't like we weren't like texting and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
You didn't get the WhatsApp?
just- No, man, they have Snapchat over there too.
Oh, they do? Yeah, no.
Oh,
no,
friends.
but
So you weren't
Yeah,
talking to her
yeah,
still,
Messenger. No, not like only like a few days like after I left.
but you were
like, I
still
got
flirting
back.
with her type shit or what?
No, it was just like talking like, hey, I was like what 16, so it was just like,
Oh.
hey, I was like, hey, what you doing?
Okay.
Go do this.
It was like those cake conversations.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like too serious. I wasn't like, yo, we better have babies or something. I'm gonna bring you over the border or something.
That's what she was waiting for, bro.
She was waiting for that conversation.
She probably still waiting.
No, she got it. That shit's
Really?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, she's in California now, right?
Like, chill, bro.
My man exposed it.
Send that address next.
My man exposed it.
No, but I don't talk to her no more.
Oh, no, I'm playing.
Oh, but so when was the last time you talked to her though? Last time you went or what?
Nah. Well, last time I went, she wasn't even there no more, so she was already here.
Oh, okay.
But then I think I just said happy birthday to her. That was it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you always get back.
She ain't even answer.
Damn.
She knew you were
I bet she's watching right now.
Wait, bro, I want to ask you too, cause like, didn't you live in Spain for a while or
Yeah, I
what?
lived for like.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
Oh,
I did not know that.
For real?
Yeah, I lived in Europe for
So
about.
I didn't know about Justin until he came back.
Bro, I didn't know about
Oh,
Justin.
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know Christian had a
yeah,
brother
exactly.
until that one day we played like indoor at
Yeah,
S.
you remember
Oh, wait,
That was the
all right,
first
we
time.
gotta fucking clip
Yeah.
that.
I
But
gotta hear this
yeah, no, you're good. You can say shit like that. I just gotta edit. But yeah, that one time we went and go play at that indoor spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Who's this kid?" And then everyone was sicing, and he was like, "Oh, I got Justin, I got Justin." And I was like,
I didn't even.
I was like, dang.
I just came back.
Yeah,
I don't
everybody
even
was
know
like,
these
"Oh my
people.
god, let me get Justin on my team." Like,
Yeah, I was just like-
hyping him up and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was
I remember
sizing
that.
him up, and I was like, "Dang, who is this kid?"
Like, he's
why-
got to be good or
Yeah,
something.
he's got to be good.
Wait, so how long did you live in Spain for?
I lived there for about 2 years. 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years
Damn.
in Spain.
How old are you then?
I was 14. I moved
So,
when
like-
I was 14, alone.
So 14 to 16,
14.
by yourself.
Wait, how did that process even like occur? Like, what
Okay,
happened?
so-
Like, what?
Okay, so it started off with I lived in Florida originally for 2.5 years, and like
Wait,
when
with Christian too?
No.
I didn't even know that either. That's
This is okay. So like this is where it started. So like
Okay.
I was like, bro,
I didn't know this shit. That's
It's
what
just
I'm
because
saying.
I don't usually bring this
Yeah,
up
yeah,
because it's like I don't want to just talk about. It's like so long ago that it's like it doesn't matter anymore. But like basically when I was like
Got the good
10, when
conversation.
I was like
questions.
11 years old, I just kind of my brother went to a camp. It was like a Barcelona camp, and then he met this ex-professional, played in Germany, second division. And then after that,
Christian?
Christian
Oh.
went to the camp. I didn't play
Back in
it.
Florida?
Yeah, back in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we went to Florida. He trained in this camp, and then we came back, and the coach was like, "Hey, I got this opportunity for you to live down here with me." And all that stuff. And then Christian was like, "I don't want to go." And I was like, "Oh, I want to go." But Christian was always better than me, so we just always thought that Christian was gonna be the soccer player. But I was like, I want it more. So then
Well, he had the potential.
he did. He was so
Yeah,
good.
Christian was really
Exactly.
good,
Christian
yeah.
was always so good at soccer. So it's like I was shit. I was garbage. I was.
Look at you.
Now look at me. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a hard
Still
word,
shit.
but no, I'm like. So anyway, back to. Hey, you watch your mouth.
Don't get him sidetracked, damn it. I want to listen to this.
No, I'm just
Anyway,
kidding. Nah,
so
he's
live
really
there.
good, guys.
Yeah, I'm alright. Anyway, I lived there 2.5 years. Trained with him. Lived in his house. It was just me. So basically, I moved in with his family. He had 3 sons. So his wife and him. I just lived with them. But he became their other son. And
Wait,
then-
so but he originally asked for your brother, and then like he got you. So was he like, damn?
No,
that's
because he
enough.
asked for both of us actually.
Oh,
So he
for
was like,
both.
I
Okay.
want both of you to come. And then he's like, my brother's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to give up my life. And I was like, I got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
so
you're
might as
younger.
well.
That makes sense.
Not even that though. It was like, I mean, there was of course I had stuff to give up, and like,
Yeah,
I had a
100%.
Were
girlfriend
you
at the
still
time.
like, were
and-
you still like in shape and stuff? Like
No, I
already at that
was,
age?
yeah, not really like muscle wise, but
No,
I mean,
yeah.
like, yeah, I played, but I was like kind of like an average player, just kind of Peter.
Yeah,
stuff like
like
that.
every other 14-year-old.
Yeah, no, I wasn't 14 at the time. I was 10 or 11.
What?
Yeah.
Damn,
And then
that's
I moved
crazy.
by myself. Parents didn't come with me, nothing.
Really?
They stayed in Virginia, so I was by myself. I lived there when I was.
So what's
yeah.
up? Like how'd that transition go for you? Like I mean,
honestly.
like what were you doing too for the people that don't know what you do? Or
Oh yeah,
or
no.
that you
So
do?
I play soccer. I mean, I've been wanting to be a professional for ever since I moved there. Basically, it's like that's when I made the decision. Like professional is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So when I moved there, and the transition, I mean, for me, I don't really get homesick like that. I mean, I lived in Europe. I lived in Florida I lived away from my family for like 5.5 years. So I mean, like it's nothing new to me.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't know. There's just
I mean, you still have like a family though. Like,
Yeah, I
over
still have
there.
a
So
family.
it's like you know.
it was kind of
yeah.
like that. But I mean, like then again, they were like kind of strangers because I never lived with them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
But like, were you cool with them when you were living with them? Like,
No,
or was
no,
it?
no. I knew them for like 5 years before that.
Okay, so it wasn't, like,
that.
awkward when
No, it
you were,
wasn't,
like, down there.
awkward. Like I knew the dad, like I knew the trainer and everything like that.
Okay.
His sons were cool. They were around my age, so
Oh, okay.
it's whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, no. So after that, lived there 2.5 years. They brought up UEFA Pro coaches.
Damn.
Some of them was like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then like my coach ended up getting deported. So I mean,
Oh,
yeah, that's another story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna get you on the pod with your brother just so you guys can talk about like.
Oh,
his
yeah,
hobbies and
yeah.
stuff. But yeah, well, I was gonna ask also because it was gonna be in coordination with you two.
Oh.
Because like you both of you, it's not really the motherland for you, but you still ended up going to another country.
Of course.
Over there, like, would you rather be dating like women or girls over there versus like here, or is like what's the difference over there to here? Like like that you would say like.
Stop! I can't speak. I got a girlfriend.
That's a good question. What the?
Hey, you got it.
I mean,
even for you, honestly. I mean, now that you've gone out there and seen.
No, I said a lot. I have a girlfriend too.
He has a
obviously.
girlfriend.
We've been over this. I remember. Hey, he gave me a check. No. I said a lot. He said.
He said, "Nice save."
I was honest. Well, obviously, the last podcast hasn't came out, so obviously by the time this one comes up, that one will be up. But I even said it last time, like genuine. And I don't mean to like shit talk on my country, but like the women over there aren't necessarily the most like attractive. Not saying that there aren't any
For you,
attractive.
though. For you, though.
For
That's
me.
true, though.
But like I
real?
said, the only ones that like were attractive to, in my opinion, were like ones that like were working like hostess jobs, like server jobs. Like we would go out to eat, like waiters, like those like ladies, because I guess they have to like be more like professional or stuff like that. I guess I don't know. That was just my opinion.
You'll have to like hire people that will get you money. So
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
you can't just hire someone that's like right there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You want
Yeah.
to.
But
That's a good.
Do you wanna
question.
answer?
I feel
You didn't
like
answer the question.
I know. Chill out.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like the girls over there, like, there's still girls in the. Oh yeah, there's still girls at the end of the day, right? So like, but the only thing that's different is like their lifestyle. So it's like
Yeah.
it depends if you like their lifestyle or not. Like,
what is their lifestyle?
I mean, over there they're probably working more than the girls over here.
Really?
And no,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
I mean,
facts.
you gotta make more money.
110%.
Like if you think you have to work here to live a life, over there you gotta work.
Yeah.
And it's
Actually,
like-
honestly,
and
that's
it's
true
not
because
like-
over here the girls be getting daddy's money too.
Exactly,
so it's like-
exactly. And over there it's not like, oh yeah, take this, go over there. Like you have to work for it.
Also, but like work, he means like, and obviously, yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
work a job, like at home type of
Yeah,
thing.
like-
Like you know, like over there, like you still have like the typical like macho man, like he provides
Yeah,
whatever, and then
yeah,
you have the lady who like does
Yeah,
all
you
like
still
the
have the
cleaning,
feminine
cooking.
roles, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like when I went over there, like although like my girl cousins, like most of the time they were either cleaning something or cooking something.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
literally, that's all. Obviously, they would come and hang out every once in a while, but
Yeah.
most of the time it was them like
Yeah.
cooking or cleaning.
Yeah, they're helping the mom. with
Yeah, they're
chores
helping the
and
mom.
shit.
Yeah, 100%.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's
like they
not
wake up
like-
like at 4 a.m. to go, I don't know, start breakfast or
And
something.
it's
I don't know.
it's not like the girls over here that get like their parents like give them the money, right? And then they can go find an opportunity. Over there, you have to like, not necessarily get lucky, but like, yeah, you're basically born into like into that like family, like, you know, if you have money, then you have money.
No,
Oh,
also over there's
Oh, okay,
And
yeah,
you'll
that
be
makes
able to
sense.
get an opportunity, like a better opportunity.
But even here, that's like the case, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
'cause,
for
you
sure,
know?
for sure. But like,
Yeah, I
over
understand
here,
more.
yeah,
It's
if
a
you-
little.
Yeah.
like here, you kind of like, if your parents are at least like a middle class, like you'll have opportunity. Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
And over there, it's like, I don't want to interrupt, but it's like, over there, it's either you work and like help the family out, or you either study. There's like, you can't really like do in between. Because like, I was talking to like my mom about it. She's like, over there, like, you can't choose like your schedule.
Yeah.
The literally will give you your class and be like, all right, these are the times that you have your classes. You can't do anything about it. If you don't want to take it, then you can't take it.
Yeah.
So like over there to finish like university and stuff, it's not like the 2 to 4 years that like the US is. It gets like people up to like 6, 8, even 10 years just to get a degree over
So
there.
over there, damn. Like, cause when I realized, I didn't realize to get like my doctor's degree for my education, it is a straight 3 years, and they choose your schedule, and you got to work on that.
Yeah,
like,
you can't, like,
you
you-
can't go and do anything else. Like you can't choose your classes like it was like back at
or something, yeah.
at our universities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disclosed location.
Disclosed location.
Yeah. But back to the question to you.
I mean-
Did you? I'm sure you interacted with other girls over there too before your girlfriend.
you
Over-
have to
okay.
see what you did.
Overseas.
No.
Overseas.
I didn't do anything over there, but
Exactly.
like,
I mean,
you can
yeah,
tell
I
the
mean-
increase in like from the U.S. to like the European girls. It's just like the U.S. girls are here. You know what I'm saying? The European girls probably. Up
So
here.
you would rate your
Oh, like
over.
okay, like
As in, like,
beauty
when it
wise, like
comes
as
to
in
looks
beauty
or, like,
wise,
what?
or what?
Like-
Yeah.
looks and like I don't know, kind of attitude as well. Cause like the girls, some of the girls here be so
Yeah.
they be so
And over there, they're
weird.
like
They
more
be
like-
so weird, bro.
yeah.
Like I know personally.
Is it
girls
like
that are just
weird as in what? Like, cause I've had my fair share. I'm sure we've all had our fair share. Yeah, but like for me personally, is they're either creídas, like stuck up, or they're like
Tóxicas and creídas, bro. I'm telling you both. Like
They be
bro.
praising that they're like toxic type of shit.
Literally,
That's just stupid.
like,
why is that a good?
Why is that a thing? Like that you're like I'm the toxica, like I'm so good. Like what the fuck?
That's
Nobody
true.
wants that shit in their life.
No
Why
one
do you
does.
want problems?
But over there, then what? They're more genuine or what?
I don't know. Yeah, they're more genuine. Like you know, they just I don't know. They just see the world just a little bit different than the U.S.
Yeah.
It's not like you know.
I feel like they're more down to earth.
Yeah, more. Down to
especially in my like
Exactly.
my country. I don't know if it is that way in the motherland. I don't know if you.
Oh, there's definitely like nicer and stuff.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more down to earth.
I don't know
feel
because
like.
it's not like more like they're not more like you know involved in like the social media culture. It's like that. That's I think that's what the big part of it is because it's like the social media culture is like a U.S. type thing. It's not like a.
It's a first
around
world.
the
It
world.
can be international, but I feel like
but
you
like
don't
it's
see
more,
that.
You
like,
see
I
it
don't
like
know.
you see it in the girls like the way that they speak.
Like most of like
and
the
way that they
influencers
talk
and
everything is,
celebrities
like,
you see are from the U.S.
Exactly.
They're not from
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you know like European.
Dang, I was
places.
about to say like it's more of a first world country type of thing,
It
but then
is,
I
yeah.
realized
All
you
those
just said
countries-
Europe.
It's
so
yeah,
it's like it is
it's
Spain.
Yeah.
Spain's the first world, but
Yeah,
But
so
I bet there's still like stuck up girls over
I'm sure
there.
there
There's
is,
gotta be.
but like
There is. I've met
the
them,
wide
but-
majority, like it's not. Or it's from what you're saying.
No, like the even the pretty ones, like you know, like they don't have that attitude that you would see like the pretty girls here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like difference. It's they have completely different lifestyles. It's like it's not the same. They get everything handed to them. All the pretty girls get everything handed. All the guys But like the pretty ones, they actually like you know, are humble.
Did you ever end up dating anyone over there?
No.
Or like talking to anyone.
I mean,
that was a deep sigh. Right?
He was like, no. It was like a depressing sigh. He was like,
I
no.
wish.
I was I was close. There was this girl that actually like had a crush on me. I just didn't know because I was too young at the time. I was too focused.
He was on the
soccer.
grind.
I was on the grind.
Nah, so the girl that I dated,
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you.
she actually like the word got around town so fast, bro. it was like Twitter in real life, bro. I was like, what?
Oh what?
Her parents were like,
Oh
gosh,
yeah. They
so,
just started.
My cousin found out that I liked her. My cousin found out that I liked her, and she told her immediately, like,
Damn,
and then
bro.
the girl came. She kept passing by like where we were staying at, right? And they were calling her like, "Yo," and I was just like, "Stop! I don't like her like
some
that."
middle school type shit.
I mean, I was like 16, so you know.
Oh yeah.
But and then they were like, "Yo, come over here. This guy likes you." I'm like,
Yeah.
but, and then she was like, "Yeah, I like you too." Like, okay.
Jeez.
It's not like over here, like they're like hard
Damn.
to get. Like, why do people play hard to get?
I mean, hey, but I'm not trying to like roast you, but think about it. In their situation, they see a U.S. citizen, bro.
Yeah.
They're hopping on that bitch. They're hopping on that bitch, bro. Don't matter. It doesn't matter, bro.
Then as they saw a passport and they were like,
That's
"Ah,
it.
man."
But like even over there, like the guys, it's not like always like a guy thing. Like the guy has to go ask the girl. It's like,
But
the girl
even-
will
but-
be straight up to you over there.
I mean, would you rather it be that way? I mean, I personally.
You would prefer if a girl can.
No, I would rather chase, bro. I'd rather
No, but
me
I-
be the guy.
but, like,
I'd rather be the
I hate
one
when they
to
make you
come up
chase
to.
and you keep running like chasing.
Oh,
after
okay.
her. I hate that.
That I
Like,
understand.
why?
That I understand.
exactly.
But the girl making the first move.
Yeah, no, that's what
I
I'm saying.
can't. I
But,
can't
like,
say
alright,
shit on
so,
that.
like,
You know, I
said-
can't say shit on that. Because my shawty made the first move, so I can't say shit.
Your ass,
Yeah, I know, man.
I said-
I keep quiet.
I said I like her, so she came and I guess she liked me too. Not over here, like she would have kind of had me guessing or something like.
Yeah, she would have been like, "Oh, that's cool."
Oh, that's crazy! Like,
you. Oh my gosh.
I see you as a friend, bro.
yeah, exactly.
I think girls just suck at giving the hints. That's the problem here.
Some can actually like give the hints.
No,
type
some
of
are
shit.
actually just dumb, but
like, I know some people that are like, let me post a picture real quick. Let me see if they can like it.
Yeah, like bro.
Why, dude? Like, if you
okay.
like him back, just say so.
Yeah,
What are you?
literally,
What is so hard about it?
Yeah.
That's why so many relationships don't work nowadays. Like,
But how, do you have her on any socials?
Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah. I've seen her Instagram.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because I showed you.
What's that supposed to mean?
hey, be
She's
careful,
not
Justin.
ugly.
Careful,
She's
Justin.
No, she's not ugly. She's not ugly.
But, alright, but just leave it at that.
Okay.
What was I gonna say?
We're talking about
Oh,
how.
wait. Does she keep up with you at all or no?
No.
Like,
it's
on
been
that-
like what, 2 years?
Oh,
She didn't
okay.
even
Oh,
reply.
damn.
2 or 3. Yeah, she didn't even reply.
Okay, I was gonna ask you.
I think
like,
it was this
something
year.
about
It was either this year or last year that I said happy birthday.
Let's say she were to come to VA, right?
United States.
No,
She
VA.
came to VA.
Yeah. Would you still like?
Would you meet up? How
Yeah.
about
Would
that?
you meet up?
Yeah. I mean, if she wanted to, yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna be like, yo, can we get back together?
Okay, but like when you say like y'all were like together, was it like officially like y'all said like y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend, or is it just because like like you're a girl that I talked to in another country and like you're kind of just around sort of thing?
Girlfriend, but for the time being, like while I was there, because after, like I said, after I left, we talked for like maybe at least a month, right? And then
how about when was the most recent time that you went? Just recently, no?
You went like last year, right?
Like not even a year ago.
I remember you.
It was for.
Was it around Christmas or some shit?
Your parents went recently, no?
My parents went recently.
I
forgot when I went, but it was during Thanksgiving break. Maybe it might have been last year.
Okay.
I don't remember anymore.
But that was then. If it was only a year ago,
you
were what?
She wasn't there.
Yeah, I know, but you were 20. How did you see people over there?
People over there.
Like.
Obvious
girls.
Like, now that I'm
girls wise.
Girl wise. I didn't really talk to anyone over there like that. It was just me and my family and whoever was like in my stepdad.
You didn't really do like the social like aspect of it, like go to like a club or like go to a bar.
See,
my brother and I were the same thing.
I'm
like we didn't
family,
really get
so
that.
I didn't really
didn't have the opportunity. Well, when me and you go and Brian.
I don't tell my parents.
I thought we were doing Colombia.
No, I do want to.
Colombia's cheap as fuck.
I mean,
I'm trying to go.
Like my cousin. My cousin just went. She stayed at like a nice like little resort. I want to go there.
El Salvador.
Yeah, no, Salvador. And I would really want to go do that, right? Yeah.
But I was gonna say, would you guys rather date a girl that from a different culture or from the same culture?
I already know your answer.
Yeah, y'all know my answer, bro. Let me explain my answer.
I love snow bunnies.
Chill. No, fuck that title. Anyways. No, all right. Chill. All right, so I like to date obviously outside of my culture. Not saying like ever in my life will I never date someone relatively the same culture as mine.
Yeah, I just feel like you're breaking up with her.
No. Wait a minute. What? Yo, Shawty, I'm sorry, bro. No, but like
that's what you see.
Shawty, that's her name.
My beautiful. I don't know what you want me to say. Anyways, like I was saying.
Because there's multiple.
Oh, Jen. I love you. I love you.
There we go.
Yo, you wanna put the full?
What?
Can I get an address?
Oh, you can bleep that out. Her name is Jensen. Bleep out her last name. I don't know what y'all want me to say.
I got you.
All right, Jensen, you know I love you. Anyways, all right. So I like to date like. So I'm getting red as fuck. Okay. I prefer to date outside because like I feel like if I were to date someone who's like relatively in my same culture, like I feel like I already know like the food is gonna be the same, like parties are gonna be the same, like all that sort of environment's gonna be the same. I want to like enjoy something that's like different from mine. I guess like I want to break from my culture.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay.
Like obviously because she's like Caucasian, obviously I could experience all the things that like they do. Like my family, like for 4th of July, we didn't really do much, obviously, because like okay, cool, like whatever. But like her family, they obviously celebrate 4th of July. So I'd rather be like in that period, be with like her family rather than like my family, just like be at home.
Well, that's also something. That's also something you say because they're we're in the same country, right? But like, let's say she was like from Haiti, you know.
I mean, it'd be cool to just experience. I don't even know what they do, so it'd be cool to be like, oh, like I don't know, you know, like oh, they do like they have this celebration or they do this holiday.
How about y'all?
I guess I'm just open-minded. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I mean.
So like, if it was another culture, all right, go ahead, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
But my own culture.
Wait, what is your background? Ethnicity
Half Salvadorian and half white. So,
oh, okay.
I mean, technically I can. Like, I already know what happens in both.
He dabbles in both.
Have you been to El Salvador?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I'm planning on.
Yeah.
Us three.
Hey, but
on the down low.
Yeah, no, because I was gonna say for me too, like I don't really care, but personally, just because I've been like I haven't gone back to my country since like I was like 10, and like even at like the parties, like no one's like my age, so like I can't really go out dancing. Like I don't really know like the dance like 100%. Like I can like sort of get around there, but like not like
also like in El Salvador, you don't know their age, bro. Like some will look.
Chill.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? Yo, wait a minute.
Like,
whoa.
Sounds like grown
personal experience.
Anecdotal experience.
They'll look like they're grown as fuck, bro. And they'll be like, what, 16, 17? I'm like, bro, what?
Oh, he knows. Oh, he knows. Oh, he knows.
Bro, you're gonna get our sponsors cut from us, bro.
I'm saying, go
All right,
ahead.
come down, R. Kelly.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Cut this
no.
whole section off.
Nah, we're keeping it in.
Nah, cause I didn't mean it like.
Nah,
that.
we
Nah,
were
nah,
fucking with you, but still, it's funny.
He's so red, bro.
I'm gonna go home.
All right, you're saying so they might not look the age they seem to be.
Cause especially like someone they're really short over there. Like you can.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
They're so much shorter over there. Like so you don't even know how old they are. Like my stepdad's aunt. I don't know how old she is, but she's really short, and then she looks like a teenager. Like her daughter looks like they would be like the same age.
Nah, bro, that's like how my sister is though. She looks like she's like 18
And
almost, and
her
she's like
voice,
14,
too. Like,
15, and exactly that's
her
what I'm
voice,
saying, bro.
you
can't
think she
tell.
was
You
older.
cannot
I
tell,
feel
bro.
that could be anywhere too.
Well, yeah,
But I feel like
yeah.
when
But
you're
it's
Well,
saying
I'm talking about the
it's
Motherland.
more
So you know.
common.
yeah, it's more
Yeah.
common over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I don't know.
Especially because like I said, it's either you work or like you go to school. So if they're not in school, obviously they're like working and like obviously like they may seem older because they're
'cause they're
staying
more
at home.
mature.
You think like oh they're like done with school or something.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
More mature.
definitely more
type
Yeah.
mature.
shit,
They're definitely more.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. That's kind of the issue with the girls here. They're not mature enough. Every single girl that I've met, like, not every single girl, but obviously, but like
But
most of the
be
girls that I
careful.
meet, bro. Is
Be careful. I'm like, yeah, you better.
Nah, bro. Anyway, but no, they're just like not mature enough. Like a lot of girls around here, especially in this area.
Where did you find your girl at? Like here, like
Here, yeah, no, she's
like-
actually I've known her since we were in like 6th grade. Apparently, I mean, we knew each
Oh,
other in
for
6th grade, and then we just kind of just ended up.
Must be nice.
So,
where'd you end up meeting? Like high school or what?
no,
or was
like,
this after?
It was after. It was like
Oh,
an
okay, that's what's
accident
up.
because like.
No, go ahead, explain. No, we're here. We got time.
It's like
You got
it's
ready.
like I low key dated her best friend at the
Jeez.
time. No.
Oh.
But like listen. So like
Yeah.
that shit didn't even last long. It was like 3 weeks, so it doesn't count as
That's
I don't
not
even
even
count it
a
as a relationship.
relationship.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
but like and then
Damn.
like a year and a half passed, and then we did, so it's okay.
It was
Sorry.
free trial.
Wait.
Free trial. nah, she broke up with me.
He paid
so
for the
it's-
membership afterwards.
No. She
No,
broke
you
up.
know how you buy games and you have like the membership for a day or something.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie.
They don't do
I've had a
anything.
relationship like that too, bro. You
Yeah.
get in a relationship and like 3 months down the line, like William knows. 3 months like down the line, like I was just like, yeah, no, never mind.
No, but like the thing is, she broke up with me too. But like she was terrible though, so I'm not.
No,
I'm
okay,
not-
alright,
it's
You want a name drop?
Nah.
I mean, I
Uh,
know.
no,
It's good. I got no problem, bro.
You got
That's
balls.
all. She probably would know. She
She better comment in the section.
I don't give a fuck. She
Let's
can
do it.
comment,
Say it.
bro.
Should
No
I know
balls.
that?
No
Nah.
balls.
Anyway,
Okay, so I don't really know how to segue into this next one, but so I have a couple of things to ask before the main question.
okay.
So,
Here we go.
so are you guys religious at all?
Not really.
Brian.
I'd say I'm pretty religious.
Bro, you
I know.
you,
We know.
I-
you go
I'm
to
not-
church every Sunday?
No, okay, that's what I was saying. I'm not like super devout, but like I like
What
know.
did you say?
I said you go to church every Sunday.
I thought you said, "Are you a terrorist?"
You're gonna get canceled, bro. You're gonna get canceled.
Because he said, "I'm really religious."
No.
Okay, all right.
You know,
When
like,
I
the
when I
really
say
religious people are-
No, no.
when I say like religious, like I believe in like God, like I pray, but like
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
said, I'm not like super devout. Where like I go to like church like every Sunday, so, like sort of stuff. Like and so like, but like yeah, I do still like believe in
So
God.
you have faith, but no practice.
Yeah.
I practice a little, like I read scriptures,
Oh, okay.
but like I don't, like I said, I don't actively like go to church or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
But like I still
Hey,
like believe in God.
Can
pray,
you
so.
can you drink tea?
Okay, we don't. We'll talk about it. Anyway, okay. Hey, ask them the question. Ask them the question. Go ahead.
Alright, but are you guys? I don't think you answered.
Okay, so I have faith in God, right? But I don't practice it.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
Nah, I don't claim to be religious.
work some
like,
days.
I mean, I was like super like Christian
Like when you were
for like 4 years of my life, but then I just kind of like I backed away from it. I don't consider myself religious, but I do take practices from Christianity and like all the different other religions, and like I kind of pick what sticks to me and then kind of keep it as like core values. So
Okay.
that's kind of my thing.
Same thing, but me as a Catholic. Do you guys want to drop the religion that you guys associate with, or?
Well, I was-
Well, you said you don't, right?
no, not really. I don't even know. What it's
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
There's no.
I was baptized like at it like in a church.
Okay.
The church is called the Church of Jesus. That's the church I was like baptized in. That's like the religion that I'm like in. Like I said, I don't practice every single rule that they have and stuff. So that's why I say I'm not like super religious.
I know.
But like I pray, like
I
I'll
know,
you know
man.
read scriptures, all that good stuff.
I know you don't practice that.
Nah, okay, hey, all right, bro.
I know you don't
Shit,
practice.
stuff happens. Stuff happens. All right, not everyone's perfect. Not everyone's perfect.
No, I'm
Not
playing.
everybody's
I know.
perfect.
I'm kidding.
All right. So I was gonna say, like, what were you guys taught as a kid then, or for that would only pertain to you then, because
The only thing I remember from a kid was like going like this.
but you didn't go to
No, I didn't
like.
do it. I didn't do anything like that.
Oh, okay. See, so I don't know. The way that I was brought up, it was Catholic, but my parents, like, the only thing, like, they would ever do, like, religious-wise was, like, one, take me to church, and then two, we have this thing for, like, Dia de los Muertos. Yeah. I know Mexicans are huge on that, but we have the same thing, except we don't, like,
do, like, the face painting or anything
like that. But we set up, like, a table, and we put, like, pictures of the people that have passed in our family. And they bake a bunch of different breads, like, with, like, a bunch of, like, different, like, I guess, like, I don't know what, like, you know how you can, like, design cakes and stuff, but they design stuff with bread. All right? Yeah. And then you put, like, a bunch of the favorite foods of the past ones. And then, like, a bunch of fruits and stuff. And then, like, you pray the whole night until everything is gone. So every time, like, we pray, like, a Santa Maria or Padre Nuestro, we just give a piece. Okay, so that was, like, part of me. Do you guys think you would ever go back to being religious? Or for you, would you ever go be religious for the first time? Or even practice or try?
I don't know. Like, it's not in my mind right now. At the moment, not really.
Well... What makes you not want to go?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just like, you know, I'm always working, studying, whatever it is. Okay. Soccer.
Well, the thing is, for me, for my church, I didn't grow up in that church. I was a convert. I converted into that church. I like growing up, I was quote unquote like Christian or like my grandma was Catholic. But like my parents, like I guess had like more Christian morals, so I would go to church every like once in a while, like at different churches. But like I knew when I was younger, I believed in God. I just didn't know like I guess which church was like mine or whatever, like what like religion was mine. But I've thought about like definitely like, you know, being like more active and like, you know, trying to like get, because I used to be like really, really active. Like when I was first baptized, I was going to church every Sunday. We had like activities like one day a week. I was always showing up to those. Yeah. I was like doing like basically everything. Even like in high school, I went to a Bible class before school. Oh, damn. So I would go to Bible class from like 5, 6 a.m. in the morning. I always wanted to go to that. So like 6:50 in the morning, like before school. I'd like wake up hella early.
I always wanted to go to that because they offered Chick-fil-A before.
I don't know which ones you going to because mine did not have Chick-fil-A.
But how about you? Would you ever go back?
Me, I don't think I would ever go back. Just there's a reason why I moved away from it in the first place. Is because I mean when I was super religious, you know, like I knew everything about it. I would always pray. I would always go to church, everything like that. But it was just like I kind of realized it was like. It was almost being like, I don't want to say lied to, but like there's a lot of people that get the misconception. When you say you're Christian, you break one rule, or when this person doesn't follow, when your own pastor, like, you know, starts cursing or something, then it's like, what's the point? Like, you're not following it strictly, you know? It's like, you're not religious. You can't consider yourself. So it's like it's either you live up to the standard of the Bible. If you're gonna be Christian, you live up to the standard of the Bible. If you don't, then you can't claim you're religious. And I just realized it's not my lifestyle. I can't live like that. Yeah. I don't want to. Even if after death, let's say I sin, and like I can't be forgiven for that. You know, that's my personal choice. If I die, if I go to hell, I go to hell because of it. Whatever. It's like I'm gonna live however I want. You know? I'm not gonna live according to some book written like fucking 3,000 years ago. So it's like.
Damn, we're gonna get hate for that.
No, I've said it. Like I'm religious. I
don't care. Honestly, I kind of agree with what you said.
The same people that are gonna hate are gonna be the same ones that always are out sinning, smoking, drinking, and all that shit. And then like they can't really talk because
look at your own life.
They're only gonna be triggered because it relates to them. That's why people who get triggered, it only relates to them.
Facts.
I think it's okay to have a moral code too.
Of course, no. Like, I have 4 strong principles from Christianity.
I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like even like I had like a period where like I wasn't even like active at all in the church that I'm in now. So like. I guess in that time, like I took a step back to like realize, okay, like, because like at the end of the day, like you can't like just force feed someone to agree with everything like a church has, right? Like, like I said, as much as I love God and like my church, some of the things that in that church I just like don't see myself doing, right? And obviously, like I said, no one's perfect, right? And God knows that too. So like for me, it's like you need to take that step back and realize like here's the things I can do and like the things that like. You know, I can like work towards to do, but you're never gonna be 100% perfect. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if he felt judged in a way where like, oh, if you break one small rule, then you're like going straight to hell. Then I don't think that's like a good environment. Like, not to shit on other religions, but like, I don't think that's a great environment. You know, it's gotta be more supportive. Like, you know, work your way towards what you want to be.
So, because we kind of have like the same idea, I feel like this question is gonna be good. So, let's say tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow.
You're alone. I'm alone. Let's say you're at work. And some
not me.
Good luck. Let's say Let's bring it up here. So let's say Brian comes up to you, right? Your
up
homie. Or actually, nah. Let's say like someone you just met.
I just met.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he comes up to you. And he's like, "Yo, I'm God," and like,
God.
like no, but he looks at you like straight in the face, like with full confidence, like he's telling you like, "Yo, bro, I'm God," and he starts speaking like gibberish to you. Like he's like, and then he's like, "You hear that? Like that's God, bro." Like what are you saying?
What am I gonna say?
What do you like, bro? Like he's like, I don't know. Like he just told you that. What are you gonna say?
So he says
that?
like, "I'm God," and like, what does he say to you? Like,
it's gibberish.
Like he starts saying
understand.
gibberish. Like
Well,
he's like,
It's so it might be a crackhead.
you gotta bleep the name. You gotta bleep the name.
Alright.
I've like obviously. Like,
well, let's
you
say
hear
it's
those
a
stories,
new employee.
I know
Let's
what
say
you
it's a
mean.
new employee.
Sure. I mean, I think he's just a crackhead, but no, like, no, seriously though, like, I mean, you know, I have respect for everybody when I meet them the first time, so I'd be like, okay, and then I start asking them a couple questions, you know, like I'd be like, okay, this, okay.
I feel like you'd mess with him.
No. I
don't know.
Listen,
what I would do.
if someone can look me straight in the face and keep that straight face and say I'm God,
Yeah,
I
like
look at-
full
I-
confidence, like full
full
confidence.
confidence, and they look at me and Brian, look at me. They just look at me.
I'm God.
and they just like, I'm God.
Okay. All right. No, in all seriousness, I feel like they've always said like, you know, God works in mysterious ways. He can like take like any form, whatever. I don't know if he would necessarily take the form on like it's like someone you just met, like a new coworker.
Yeah.
Obviously, like you should always just like that's why they say to treat everyone with respect because like you don't know who you're talking to, sort of thing.
Exactly.
So obviously, I'll try to treat them like that. Like I said, we don't know. Like they could be like take off of something. They could be like doing something. So be like, oh, like cool dude, like. I don't know, like, thank you. Like, I'll be like, hey, like, bless you. Like, God bless you. So I don't know, something like that. But, like, I wouldn't, like, you know, take everything he says, like, 100%
No, of course
truth,
not.
you know?
I mean, when I first meet someone, I'm not going to take everything they say seriously. Because, I mean, like, some people are born pathological liars. They come up to you, they just straight lie to you. First thing that they say to you. So it's like,
Can I say something?
You can say
Go ahead,
anything you want,
bro.
buddy.
I play like Messi, shoot like Ronaldo. I don't know, bro.
Ooh, he calling someone out, look.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that shit.
You geek, Edwin. You
Nah,
gotta
'cause,
be
like,
careful.
You're gonna come tell me that, but I don't know.
Hey, you geek, Edwin. All I gotta say is you geek.
If God came up to me and like told me He's God, why? I want to know why, right?
Yeah, why would he? Why would he have to?
Ooh, that's- I didn't think about
out of everybody, why do you come to me and tell me you're God?
Not even that.
At
though.
this exact moment too.
It's not even that. Like, why would you have to come up and tell me? Like, why? It's like.
Yeah,
you
like,
just kind of. I would see it from your personality. And I'd be like, hey man, like, what do you do for? What do you,
Yeah,
what
you
have you
know.
done? Like, what? And you'd be like, oh, well, I'm actually God.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, like, well, you guys kind of answered it yourselves.
Okay.
But I was gonna say, like, how would you know if it wasn't, you know, God? You know.
You don't know, like, what does the Bible say? Because I don't know. Like, how do you know if it's God or not?
I just know,
I
like,
don't
it's
know.
always said, like, he can work in literally, like, any material.
Yeah.
It could be, like, not even just, like, it's him, like, taking, like, a human form or something. Like, he can send a message to, like, anyone. Like, let's say, like, I don't know, you're having, like, a bad day. You're like, oh, man, like, you know, fuck all this shit. And, like, your mom could be like, hey, like, you know, I just want you to know, like, you're doing an amazing job. And it's just your mom being your mom,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sort of thing. So it's, like, but that, like, message could be, like, maybe, you know, God, like
Saying
you know,
it.
told your mom, like, hey, like, maybe your son needs support, sort of
That
thing.
is a good point.
Something like that. I don't know. But, like, I don't.
I feel like He wouldn't come to you personally like that. I feel like what you just said makes sense.
So, and I'm gonna say that where me and William used to work, there was this guy, right?
Oh, no.
Oh.
And keep this in mind, like, I don't think you met him when we were there. But anyways, keep in mind the place where we work, they always hire like ex-felons or like like crazy people, bro.
Yeah.
There's always like really really crazy people.
I know some of them.
And yeah.
Hey, Edwin.
Yeah. All right, we're not gonna talk about him. I know who you're talking about.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead,
I saw
go
him in
ahead,
a
go ahead.
parking lot of a shopping center,
Yeah.
Oh.
and he was in his car. He said, "Hey, Edwin." I'm like, "What the fuck? How do you know my name?" And then I see his car. I'm like,
Oh shit.
You know who it was.
Did he come like dragging
"Nah,
his feet?
he stayed in his
Bro, he about to. He get a little too many details.
he stayed in his car. And I was like, "Hey, what's up? Bye."
Damn.
I was out after that one. That was so creepy.
Wait, what were we talking about?
The platter guy with the
Oh, never mind. You don't even speak. I know that guy, yeah.
Anyways, what I was gonna
no
say,
hash browns.
No hash browns.
No glue. I see. Y'all
He
make.
came today.
I just name drop it. I'll cut this.
Brian. All right. Like the guy.
Yeah.
Yes, the guy that works.
In the
He
blue
like,
car.
Bro, Brian.
You don't know his
How does he
name?
look
The
like?
one,
guy that-
with the allergy fucking
Brian.
He literally
thing in
comes
his nose.
to like the side and he'll tell you he wants no bread, no hash browns.
Yeah, remember he's like
You
weird
tell me
about it.
you
He's
make
like,
his order and you don't know his face?
Bro.
Alright, bro.
He probably comes in when I'm on my break or something.
No,
shit,
he
bro.
literally, you was there.
You made this food today.
I made this food today. What the fuck? Okay, what does he usually wear?
A hat. And
Okay,
he
is he
wears,
white, black?
He's
What is
white.
he?
He's a white guy. He's a white guy. Wears always a hat. Always a hat. And it's like
And then he'll
he's
look
like
like he's
some,
homeless.
He'll look like he's kind of homeless. He limps when he walks.
And if you ever hear him laugh, he's like, or fuck, I can't remember.
The only regular customer that I know is that motherfucker that always gets the banana peanut butter
I can't even
milkshake.
do the laugh.
Is the only motherfucker that I know. The motorcycle
He's
dude.
tweaking them because there's
Nah,
hella people. that
there's
come
so many
every day.
regulars, bro.
I know there is, but like I don't give a fuck. I'm there to work. I'm not there, but like, oh hey man, like.
bro.
The guy who said he was God.
No,
Yes.
you met him?
I met him because I had started working there.
You had the same interaction?
I know, bro. No, he didn't call himself God.
On who?
Alright, look. If you want to come in, come in.
Hey, come here.
No, all right. Then.
Sit in my lap. Sit in my lap.
There's sick
All
of you.
right. Anyways, there's this. All right, so just to give you a perspective of who this guy is, right?
Okay.
He's like probably 6 foot, right? Probably. He's probably like 6 foot. He's
So my height?
he's. All right.
Nah, you're 6'1".
All right, he's on the bigger side, right? And he's dark skinned and he has a fat ass beard.
Fat ass.
All right, all right. So this guy, he takes me out to the side, right?
Yeah.
Every morning, like I'm always super respectful to everyone. I'm always like, hey, good morning, this and that, right? And one day he took me out to the side, and I swear to God, when I was interacting with him, when he was talking to me, nobody there like would pay attention to me. Like it's like as if everybody was just like, even the people who were passing by me, like they would just be on their own thing. Like everything that this man would be talking to me, like they couldn't hear it. I'm like, what the? Do you guys not see this?
That man's confused. Okay, but go
Anyways, he takes me out to the side and he's like, yo, I'm God, and he's like, and then he just starts talking. And this is where this is where this question comes from, right? This is where, and he
I think
just
you told me
no,
about
but
it.
he like in the last podcast, but he gives me like a straight face. He's like, yo, bro, I'm God.
Wow.
And he's like, and then he like starts, and like all of a sudden like he just starts talking like gibberish, and like keep in mind like I'm probably like 18.
You didn't know him at all, right?
I knew him a little bit,
okay.
like, cause I would see him around work, but I was just new. I was new to the job, and he's like, yeah, bro, like I've seen you like throwing darts at me, and God doesn't like that. And then I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, bro, like I've noticed that you've been throwing like these darts at me, and like all these subtle little things, like I don't like that about you, and God doesn't like that about you. And then he just like starts like bro, I swear to God, like gibberish, like fucking, like, and he was like eyes rolled back and shit, and I was like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute.
And like, bro, but he like did it in like such a way, like I kind of believed him, bro. Like for a second, I kind of believed him, and I was
I
like,
still remember him, so maybe.
bro,
I mean, yeah.
bro, and like, no, listen, but at the time, like, I was just like so shook. I was just like, okay, and then he's like, look, God, and like he I forget what he told me, but he was like, essentially went around the lines of, look, you're a good kid, you're doing good, keep doing what you're doing because you're gonna go far. Essentially is what like
The big message.
what he said, right? I go around, I'm like, all right, thanks, man, like appreciate it. I go into like the bathroom, I'm like, what the fuck actually just happened? Because I'm like, no way, nobody around me saw him fucking rolling his eyes, fucking gibbering, fucking, you know. And then I go into the bathroom. I'm like, no way, that just happened to me, right?
No way.
And then I get out, and then I just start working again, right? And then all of a sudden, bro, I swear to God, he's 6 foot, he's fucking big as shit. He's dark skinned. Like, how am I not gonna? And he limps. How am I not gonna see this guy walk up on me or like hear him? All of a sudden, bro, he's like behind me and he taps me on my shoulder, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? Bro, how the fuck did I not hear you?
Or he was in the bathroom with you too.
Oh no!
Make sure you're not sinning or something.
Bro, I got so scared, bro. I was like, bro, what?
Make sure to wash your hands, boy.
Bro, and he's like, so did you think about the message that God told you? I was like, bro, leave me alone. And like, and
That's
then
just strange.
yeah, bro, it's really strange. And I came back home and I told my dad about it, and he was like, look, bro, if he was really God, do you think he would need to tell you?
No.
He's like, God will show you. It will show
that's
you
what I was gonna say.
throughout
It's more like
acts.
showing you rather than just like giving you a message, like,
and
oh, you need to do better,
Not
like,
only
oh,
that,
you're gonna do
not
that,
only
like
in all of like the scriptures of like all the different religions, it's like God is always like a peaceful, like not aggressive at all. Like he'll just guide you. He doesn't.
That was almost demonic.
He doesn't.
That was I think almost opposite of God.
Bro, what if that was the devil, bro?
Literally,
Could it be?
Hey, but he told you a good
Antichrist,
message. I guess he's. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know. The devil lures people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro.
that is true.
Nah,
That is
bro.
true. So I don't.
Yeah, bro.
That's very bad.
That was honestly, that's probably the weirdest interaction I've ever had in my life.
I would be
honestly,
weirded
I
out
can't
too.
top that.
I'd be weirded out too.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, no, but the craziest part, bro, is like everybody was working around me, and they didn't.
You were, like, isolated.
We were isolated, and nobody saw nothing.
What if like they already knew like what he was up to? Like, oh, he's about to go do this shit. Like, like what if everyone already got that thing? They're like, oh, he's doing the thing. They're like they're in the front. They're like, oh, he's doing the thing so well. Just give him my 5 minutes.
Right here. It's
Yeah.
And then when
That's the orientation or some shit. I don't know.
You want to come in? You want to talk? Yeah.
You want to swap with me?
Yeah. Good.
What's up?
No, he's got a chair. He's got a chair.
Oh, you got to share.
Just share the mic,
I don't
just
know
share
if
the
it'll.
mic.
We'll share the mic.
Y'all already know William's been on the
Hey,
pod.
guys.
So go ahead.
But yeah, like Noel said, we worked together. That's how we met, and I know exactly who you're talking about because he came up to me as well, and he was like,
No way.
I'm so serious. He came up to me. He was like, and the thing is, he was very sincere about it. Like, it's not like he comes up to you screaming. He comes up to you. He's like, hello, young man. And I'm like, hello.
Hey, yo, he hold your shoulder?
No, he touched he tapped me on the shoulder because I was doing work. I was grinding.
Okay.
he's at work.
All right. I do more than that at work.
All right, wait a minute.
In the freezer?
No, but like,
Alright, anyway.
No, we're gonna get into that
I gotta chill out with that.
We're gonna
joke.
go into that one.
No, we're not.
We're gonna go into.
Oh, are we?
Oh, we're gonna go.
we are. Okay, only if you're comfortable.
once he leaves, we can
Alright,
talk
yeah,
about it.
inside joke,
You guys
inside
go
joke,
back
inside
anytime
joke.
soon?
I'm about to sleep in the well.
I continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, but I know exactly what you're talking about because he came up to me. He's like, "Hello, young man." I'm like, "Hello," and then he's like, "I can see there's a light in you, brother. There's a light in you." And I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, I don't know what to say because I'm like, it was like my 3rd day, and I was still a senior. I was still a senior in high school, so I was like,
orientation, bro.
I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then he's like, "I need to tell you something." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I am God." And then he just looks at me with his hand on my shoulder, right? He's like, "I am God."
Alright, so
And-
this guy's a crackhead.
No. And the thing is, and after that, I'm like, okay. And he's like, "You like my dog?" And I'm like, "What dog?" And he's like, "My dog right here." It's like, he's like, "He likes you. My dog likes you."
What?
I promise. I'm not making this up. He's like, my dog really likes you. I was like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, and at this point, I'm playing along because I don't know what else to do. I really don't know what else to do.
He's like,
exactly. I don't know what I was.
dog.
Yeah. I
he's
was
like, nice German Shepherd. He's like, it's actually a poodle.
No. Like, so serious. Like I was like, and then he would be tweaking sometimes, like you said. I remember it's actually how he got fired. I don't know if you actually realized how he got fired.
I thought he just got in. I heard
He tackled a coworker. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But
Because
you know why he tackled a coworker?
the other guys
Very
got
godlike,
physical.
very
The other
godlike.
guy-
Yeah, he tackled the coworker because he was tweaking because he thought the coworker was saying something like that was like borderline antichrist, right?
Oh,
And, yeah.
for
And the
real?
coworker, that's why he was confused because he was like, "What the hell's going
My
on?"
boy was getting orientation too.
Okay, yeah, I never heard the full story about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like late night. It was like it was early morning because he worked in the morning. It was like around
Okay.
like 11 a.m. and
I
then
need camera footage, bro.
no dead
Yeah,
ass.
facts. I
Because
want
if,
the
if
whole
anything
tackle.
if anything happens where we work, we see like video. Oh, I shouldn't say that though.
No, it's fine. Bro, there's cameras everywhere.
Literally,
at any store,
bro,
so
every
it's like-
corner, bro.
I mean, to be
Well,
fair though,
that's good for you guys because our store.
No, because it's funny because you guys remember I had to pick up Brian that one week.
Yeah.
So that I shit you not, I saw like 2 people steal, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I just looked, I'm like, y'all just allowing this, like.
Eating it from the deputies.
I could have wrote that on my resume, bro.
Never.
No, literally, all we do is like when someone's like, obviously, if you're gonna steal, literally just get your license plate and everything.
I forget.
Yeah.
I saw something on Instagram and Salvador told me because like there was these Best Buy employees. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Talking about the formation.
Yeah, like they all came in and like they were trying to grab the
that
robbers.
video was lit.
Dude, they all got
Bonuses or something?
no, they all got
Fired?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
You're
it's like in
not-
policy, you're not allowed to
do
like,
that.
you're not allowed to
Bro,
do
that has to be the wackest thing known to man. It's like you're on the front lines for Best Buy.
No,
you know? You are on the front
You're
line.
saving their ass.
No,
bro.
exactly.
They told us at work, like if someone like swings at us and we fight back, we will get fired.
Damn.
I mean, like, cause I was asking like a manager, she's like, oh, like, what if like someone like I don't know, like jumps me? She was like, what would you do? Would you bag me up? She's like, no, I'd call security. I'm like, why wouldn't you bag me up? She's like, because I would get fired. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you hit any sort of customer, regardless, you're getting fired.
It doesn't matter.
I'm like,
I
what?
wouldn't give a fuck. Bro, Brian, anybody start jumping you, me.
That's what I was saying. I got the homies back. I got the homies back.
Hey, that's what's up. You got.
Hey, you got homies.
I don't know about Edwin because Edwin's a bit hesitant right now. He was like,
He's like, I want to be getting that guy. I can't do this.
I can. Like, the fuck.
Good experience.
I've always wanted someone to do something, man. I've always
Hey, I mean,
Nah, facts, bro.
wait,
Facts.
what do you mean by that? Like,
Because you know how you see videos of like people throwing like your food or something at someone. 'cause they're
Some people
mad.
give me attitude for no
Like
fucking
I would
reason.
love one day, but no one does it because I'm so nice.
Nah, this guy's all sweet, bro. Like, he'd be at work, he'd be like, man, fuck that, and then all of a sudden, it's, oh, hey, like, oh, yeah.
I got the best customer voice.
He got the best customer service, and then
Especially
as soon as they walk away, he's like,
when it's
"Man,
a
I
lady."
hate that bitch, I hate that
Now when it's a lady
I
too,
don't
he's
see
like,
it.
what would you like? He's like,
like-
oh, extra sauce. I got you.
And like he gives a drink with napkins. He's like, here you go. sweetie."
Yeah, he puts a straw on top for him.
He
And
gets
then
on one
he-
knee.
Like he goes,
I try it for them,
He
man.
goes like this. He goes like he makes the straw open and then he does.
I saw that too. Hey, do it again. Do it again.
Alright, bro.
But yeah, that was about it for the story.
Nah, I wouldn't even know how to react to that. Though.
Nah,
that's
it was
weird.
crazy because I thought I was by myself too.
Yeah,
and the thing is, you know how like where we worked, it's like these like big aisles. It looks like Costco essentially, just like
Yeah,
much more crammed in
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Like so, I'm like working right, and then he comes right behind me, and then he's like, you're new, right? I'm like, yes sir, and then he
Yeah,
just
that's
like, gives me
It's orientation, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way.
See if you
no
can
way.
handle the workload.
Alright, what do you mean by that?
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good.
Can handle that
Stop talking.
workload.
I don't want to get into the topic, but I can handle the workload.
No, I know you can. Alright, we're gonna bring it up subtly.
No, we're
though.
not.
You can't fuck around with those jokes and not want to bring it up.
No,
Now you
no,
gotta
no,
say
no.
something.
You take it as you want.
Listen,
like-
bro. All I know is that it was very. That story is very chilly. That's all I gotta say. Bro. It's, just,
All
it's
right.
very cold.
All right.
It's a
So-
very cold.
It was such a hard moment, though. I don't
Oh no, I understand.
All right, look, bro. Are you gonna talk about it or not?
Might as well. I'm gonna say it. I'm
All
gonna say it.
I'm gonna say
keep going.
is the poultry was cold. The poultry was
All right. Anyways, let's continue. No,
Alright.
go on with your
Go on with
topic.
your questions.
All right. So
Damn it.
changing subjects here. So we can talk about college now, cause you're almost done. I'm somewhat done, and then I don't know how far you guys are. If you guys
Starting
are
my second year.
Going
Okay.
into my third.
okay, and then are you even studying or?
The full,
No?
he's baller. He's gonna be
Baller.
professional
Okay.
baller. Like,
Okay, that was the other thing I was
That's what
gonna
I'm saying,
ask.
he's professional baller.
Okay, so you're fully into it, like because like I don't know, like actually Mauricio kind of told me that you were working and like also training like
no,
full-time.
yeah, no. So like basically, I mean, daily schedule. I train like 2 times a day. Like I'm training like 4 hours a day on top of work every day. So it's
Yeah.
like
Plus gym.
no, I'm saying like gym included. So like I'll do a
My
training
bad.
session for like 2 hours, gym for the other 2 hours, and it's like then work on top of it. So it's like all the time. So.
Yeah.
But the main reason I don't want to go to college is because it's like, what am I gonna do with it, right? Like, I mean, if my goal is to be a professional, like, what's the point of the diverting my energy, like,
You know what,
putting
Mama?
on
You know
something?
what?
No. That's a good
My mom-
mindset.
Like if you said that to my mom, she would be like, "So what are you gonna do after soccer?"
Bro,
No, but
'cause-
it's-
'cause, like,
it's
if
about being
it's-
smart with
No,
your money
but
at the
no.
end of the day. It's
Yeah.
like,
No,
if,
no, exactly.
Listen,
That's what my mom would tell you.
yeah, and then you know what I say to your mom? I say, te amo, pero no, pero no.
Yeah, 'cause-
That's not. That's not my vision.
Nah,
Yeah.
Not at all.
It's not for
Yeah.
everyone though.
because if I wanted,
Like if I want to do college, I'm gonna do it after. Which I mean, I probably will.
Yeah, because you can
It's
study
like-
whenever.
You know
Like,
what's the
yeah,
funny
yeah,
thing
yeah,
about
but
this?
that's
Let me, if you don't mind me saying
No, yeah,
this,
go,
but like,
go.
so like where I'm interning right now, there's this engineer right who works there, and he was in the army like for 25 years, retired out of that, and then he graduated, and after that he wanted to study engineering, went to engineering at like early 40s, and he graduated 2018,
Exactly.
and he's been working and making good money since then.
Exactly.
It's like-
everyone has a different path. You don't have to
No,
do straight
yeah,
out of high
exactly.
school.
That's what I'm saying. And
Like-
the thing is,
Even when I got out of high school, I had a short period of time. I don't even know if I wanted to go to college.
yeah, that's true.
Not even that. Like I want to go to acquire the knowledge, but like I wouldn't go for like because if I go right now, I'm
No,
going.
exactly.
Everyone
Yeah,
goes right now to go party.
Right
to
now,
go
so-
drink.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the thing. That's the shit.
It's like
that's
no one's
stupid.
really like.
I disagree.
No, not everybody.
Not everybody. I don't meet a lot of people that are just like like, oh, I'm going to get like this big ass degree. Like if you're not going for a solid degree, like if you're not going for,
I feel like that's for privileged people, like especially because for
yeah,
the
no,
people,
that's what we were talking-
especially
Because I'm paying for my shit.
We were talking
and
about that,
we
right?
were talking about this
Yeah,
at
we were
work.
just
Like
talking
people
about it at
who aren't paying for the things, obviously they're not gonna give a fuck because they know mommy and daddy's gonna get it covered, so they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Also,
Whereas like us, we're paying
working
for that
for
shit.
it.
even for the people that pay for it, there's still dumbasses that pay for it and still end up
No,
failing.
exactly, yeah, that's
and
why
and,
I learned
and
my lesson.
no, but the thing is, I feel like those are the people that go out of state because they've been also. I feel like part of it is because of their parents. They've been so overprotective their whole life, so now they
Now
want to
have
go
a
out.
chance to break free.
Yeah,
sort of
exactly.
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true, and I know for me, being exposed to like a lot of people who are around in like the career I want to go into, like hearing their stories, like it like opens up a third eye for me because like a lot of the time I have one of the guys that I work under. He's like 40, I think, and he has a family and everything, and he's still paying off student loans. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? And I'm like, God, I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, you're still doing.
I've brought this up in the previous podcast because I spoke about this with Eric, but I was gonna say people who always like complain about, oh, I'm like 60, 70, I'm still paying off my student loans. I'm like, yeah, but did you do anything smart about it? Like previously,
No, I'm not saying.
like,
yeah, I agree with
like
you.
I'm 100% sure they were one of those kids that were partying and failed like five times.
Yeah.
Or like, let's say they didn't. Let's say they just went about their career and it's just crazy expensive,
just,
right? The other thing is, how do you pay off your debt? Like you're probably paying it off like cents, like probably like
The
a
bare minimum,
bare
bare
minimum,
minimum, yeah.
every single year.
And
You
then
know what I mean?
interest keeps
And
on
interest
stacking
keeps
up.
on stacking up. So it's
Yeah.
like, bro, you're not really helping yourself either.
Like,
So it's like.
did you really use your major or your like whatever degree
Also that
to
too.
your fullest potential?
Also
Like,
that
did
too.
you-
It's very true.
That's why if
'Cause,
I
like-
go, I have nothing to go for. Like I'm not going to be a lawyer. I'm not going to be a doctor. What's the
Yeah.
point? Like I'm not gonna have like
It is-
money to make more and pay off the student loans quicker.
Yeah.
It's like
And
no point for me.
and the thing is, I agree with Justin on this. It's like if you're gonna do something, like you're either all in or you're all out. Like
Yeah.
there's no way you're just gonna be like
There's no half and half.
half and half.
Yeah.
Like I think that's one of the things that like I look at, like it's like I'm all in, like in this. You know what I'm saying? I still do, like, for example, part-time job because like things cost money.
Yeah.
Everything costs money. So you still got to do that, and that's why Justin's grinding, you're grinding, we're all essentially grinding and doing what we want,
Yeah.
right? Because it doesn't come handed to us.
Yeah, that's why that, like Brian said, like
Yeah.
like I failed one class. I never doing that ever again.
Was this at
This was
No, it's fine.
this was luckily because like it wasn't too expensive.
But even then, yeah.
But now if I fail class right now where I'm at now,
Yeah, that's a whole.
Agreed, 100%. I can see that.
and that's why I got all A's last.
That's a
We
whole.
up, we up.
That's a whole car that you gotta pay off.
Yeah, and I
what I'm
gotta
saying.
pay a car. I gotta do.
Yeah. So what? Like going into college, maybe for like the younger viewers, if there is any. What? What was like the most overwhelming thing about like going to college for you guys, or like even now? Like, what's the most overwhelming thing? Like, or let's start off with the first question. What was the most overwhelming thing going into college?
All right, so if you don't know what you want to do, that's the most stressful thing ever. That's the most stressful. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I chose my degree, which is criminology, law and society. I chose it when I went to orientation. They were like, so what's your degree, guys? Put it into the website, whatever. I was just like,
You're like, sure, this
I
one
don't
looks cool.
know. No, so I had in high school, my last year, I took a forensic science class. So you know how it was new?
Yeah.
So I took that class and I was like, all right. Like
Yeah.
I just took the knowledge from that class into like, all right, let's do better at it, I guess. Let's
Okay.
get better. And that's how I got it. I was just, it wasn't something that I've always wanted to do, obviously.
Of course.
And now that I'm like been in school, like now I'm like, maybe this is why I do want to go into this course.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe now I do like it. Maybe this was like, I got into it accidentally, you could say. But now I'm like, let's go.
Nothing
Oh,
by
yeah.
I can't.
Nothing's by
Oh,
accident.
yeah, I
like that.
Nothing-
Everything happens for a
nothing's
reason.
by
Yeah.
accident.
Exactly.
All right. So how about for you guys? Before going into college, what was the most?
I would have to agree. Yeah, that like because there's just like so many choices when it comes like to degree or anything in college.
Especially
like
here in the United States.
and like and think about it, like that quote unquote that decision, like the decisions that you'll make, those will literally define like your future.
Yes.
Like if you decide
So-
to do this one thing and like let's say you want to completely switch it, you would have to waste so much time to completely
money.
switch
And
that
money.
and money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like usually like once you choose, like he said, you're either all in or all out.
Yeah.
So once you like choose a degree, it's like basically really got to be all in
Yeah,
it.
'cause
Or you
like-
could do general studies for like your first like year semester.
That's
That's what
but
a
then
lot of
like
people do.
after that right then you got to
You better have
decide what do you
something
want.
by
Yeah,
the
you gotta
time.
have something by that time. So I think
Yeah.
that's like the most overwhelming thing. The fact that whatever I choose right now will determine at least my life for the minimum for the next 4 years.
Yeah. One other big thing is people always choose, right? Let's say they want to become like a dental hygienist, right? But they don't actually do any like, I guess like research on the
Salary.
on the salary or work or like or the workload or like
Yeah.
what entails
Hours
of
and
that
stuff,
job. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like once people actually like get internships. And I've seen this in my career field.
Yeah,
they
that's
always go into the internship or they finally get a job somewhere in that field, and then they go in and they're like, "Oh, this is what this is." Hell no, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, that's
You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
like I'm lucky because my professors say that a lot. Like, if you don't like, let's say people always wanted to be a cop, right? This is my example that my professor uses. You want to be a cop, you go into an internship, and you're like, this is not for me. And then she's always like, luckily for your degree, like, there's so many other things you can go do. Yeah? So, like, luckily for my degree, there's so many options. It's like, it's really like a big, what's the word? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Why you gotta say it like that?
It's like a big field. There you go.
It's just very vast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think for me, I have two things. One is more detailed. So for those who are like first generation going into college, like the first person in their family to go to college, that was very difficult to like maneuver around that. Like, because I know Brian asked me about FAFSA. I mean, because he was able to ask me about what to do with stuff like that.
Yeah.
For me though, I literally had to Google it all,
Yeah,
or like do a
that's-
lot of
that
stuff,
was me
and
too.
it's like
Same.
it's so nerve wracking because like if you mess up on something, that could be the definition between receiving like a large amount of money or receiving like nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? And like all like the fine print is essentially what you have to read, which was very difficult going into it as a first generation college student. I think in general which applies to
Even like reading the documents, like you're just like, oh, this is so foreign to me. You know?
No, exactly, and then
Accept.
exactly.
You didn't even read that.
Yeah, no. And then another thing was this is just in general. It's like I think this is just in general after high school is that because in high school everything is structured, right? It's like okay,
it's
like,
pretty much given to you.
Yeah, exactly. It's structured. Like you're given a schedule, you follow it.
Yeah.
Simple, right? Once you graduate, it's kind of like.
You got to choose.
It's like a free open world, like what is it? Like a GTA or something. It's like an open world game, right? You can do whatever you want, right? And that's both like an amazing thing, but also a scary thing, right? Because you're like, I can do whatever I want.
And I feel like that's also sometimes when people they're asked like, "What's the meaning of life?" They're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's a great that's a whole nother conversation in itself,
Yeah.
I think as of right now, as a college student, it's like you have all this time, right? And you have to break it down in terms of like your classes as well as like studying. I feel like it's one of the biggest things that like for me, my first semester, I was like trying to like put all my stuff in. Like I tried to get my high school schedule right and routine and then switch it over to my college routine. Did not work in the slightest. Did not work. And it sucked. It was terrible. It was agonizing. And I think
Like, you have to be a morning person.
No,
and
it's-
that's what's happening to Brian right now. Like,
No, for real.
he's had to like
Yeah.
get like well known with the morning schedule now.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, accustomed to it, yeah.
Yeah.
So now that one's answered, what is something that like you guys got over? Or actually, let me just ask this one: do you guys get overwhelmed at the beginning of the semester?
Maybe not the beginning. I feel like I get more overwhelmed than like in the middle or end. 'Cause I
Really?
feel like the beginning is so easy.
Yeah.
Like it's just like all right, introduction sort of thing. We're gonna read syllabus, this and that, whatever. Good. Once like you're in the flow and like all right, here's your project. All right, here's your midterm. All right, here's your final exam. Like oh, here's that. Like I feel like it's more towards like the middle and the end is where I get more like stressed or overwhelmed.
So I actually have like a calendar thing, and I like to write like, at the beginning of the semester. I like to write down what I was do whatever in that month, right?
I used to do that too,
and
but
then, and then after that first month, like that first few assignments that I do, I don't like go in.
Yeah,
and, like,
you don't
do
go in,
it
yeah.
again, and that's when I'm just like, damn.
yeah, because like you kind of just forget about
Yeah.
it. It's like already done. But that's why I do it like weekly, like because then
I can't even do that.
yeah.
I don't like to have like the same. I mean, it wouldn't be the same routine if you playing it bi-weekly though.
Yeah. Anyways,
I just feel like I do.
how about you, William? Do you get overwhelmed?
I think in the beginning, in just general, in the beginning I get socially overwhelmed because like I think anything that's organized, whether it be it's not apart from school, right? You have like whether it be a sporting team, right? Like a new sporting team, like socially you have to meet all these new people, or even at work,
that
you know,
is true,
like work, like socially you're like overwhelmed because
who's
like
in my class?
that's what I'm saying.
Who's my professor?
Exactly.
For me, the reason I wrote this is because I personally get mad, like seriously overwhelmed in the beginning, bro. Because I get tossed the syllabus and I'm like, holy fuck, this is everything we're gonna learn. Like, jeez, bro. And especially if it's like a 5-week course, you're just like, what the hell? How in the hell am I gonna learn all this shit like in such a short amount of period of time? And like I just get like so overwhelmed. But like then I'm like, all right, cool it. Just take it one day at a time. All right.
That's how I feel right now with my summer class. Like, I saw the schedule and it was just like, this is due, this is due, this is due. And I've actually, like, I haven't turned some stuff in, but luckily my professor is, like, she's cool, so, like, I can still turn it in right now.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
like,
for me, it's, like, after a while, like, I just stop caring. Like, I just, like, cruise along.
That's what happened to me, like.
I still get good grades. I'm just saying, like, I don't care as much. Like, I'm not, like so stressed about it.
I had, like, 2 assignments due, and then I didn't go to class one day. I just went on with life. And then I go back to class Thursday, and I'm like, this was due last week? Last class?
Damn.
I'm like,
I'm not that bad.
No, but like, luckily with that class, I can still do it. I can still turn it in.
That's what's up.
Full points.
All right. Hi, everybody. That's going to be it for today's podcast. Thanks for staying tuned for this long. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below.
Drink Prime.
Make sure to drink Prime, get our sponsors up, and then let's try to get Manscaped on too. Jose Zuniga, we got it.
Dollar Shave Club.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Come on, we got the Central Americans here, and we got the South American here. Let's go. But yeah, see you guys on the next episode.
See ya.
I don't even smoke weed, but I feel high when I'm next to you, babe. Used to be my girl, used to be my boo thing. Now I'm telling everybody you my boo thing.